Hey, what's happening, guys? Pandaro here with another Options and Play video update. We talk pretty extensively when we get together about just the overall state of the market, and obviously one of the main developments a couple weeks ago, a couple months ago, at the beginning of September, was that a lot of the bullish momentum that we had at the end of August broke, right? A lot of stocks corrected pretty materially, but not all did. And I think right now, as Qs start to rebound back towards the high, it is very, very easy to spot relative strength and relative weakness, right? Because there are stocks that are either at new highs, which are leading. There are stocks that are right at their highs, which are following. There are stocks that are nowhere near their highs, which are obviously lagging, right? So as we rebound, you can see where the strength lies. And Zillow and many other stocks, maybe not similar to it, but there are a lot of other stocks that are kind of in similar patterns, Zillow has been riding this really amazing trend for a few months. And during September, it really never broke that trend, right? So what I have been doing is just kind of waiting out, biding my time, waiting for a decent setup because it was a name that we made some good money on. We had a few trades on it over the last like 2, 3, 4 months, and I was waiting for an opportunity to re-enter. Right, so the thing I was looking at, and basically this kind of applies to a lot of these names that are riding these trends, is kind of have to wait for the stock to come into the trend support, right? Because that's really where you get the better opportunities to revisit for like a swing trade, right? So again, and like this example is Zillow, but there are other names that are kind of similar charts where you're just riding like these really steady trends. So the 8 EMA is the higher fast moving support level, lost that, but the 20-day is really the more significant of the two because that has, at least over the last few months, been a better entrance level, right? So what I do is like respect the trend, right? It's been in a very well defined trend, so I'm respecting the trend, and the trend says that at the 20-day there should be buying demand, right? And then once it holds the 20-day, it has put together some really quick rebounds, so some quick rallies. And what's nice about this move is that it comes right ahead of earnings. And what do you know? Last quarter earnings were fantastic, right? So you get a shallow dip, right? Shallow dip on light volume, right? Into key trend support a couple weeks ahead of earnings, which, if there's any indication with some of these other recent housing numbers, probably should be pretty good. So these are the type of patterns I'm looking for, right? I mean, there's a lot of different things that are working. Not every setup is going to be exactly the same, but I do think that there's a lot of different opportunities. And even though a lot of trends busted in September or end of August or October, there are some great trending patterns right now. And I mean, I'm kind of starting to like shift back into that playbook. Think a couple weeks out, have some of these names on the radar into earnings. So a lot going on. Okay. So as we get into earnings season, I mean, definitely going to be important to really start to get a game plan, all right? Because especially next week, it'll pick up very quickly, and the week after that, it'll be even busier. So you really need to like have an idea of what you want to do in advance because it can be pretty overwhelming the day of if you're trying to like move a lot of things around and put on a ton of trades. So what I like to do and why I've been kind of focused on trades like 3, 7 days out is because it gets it on my radar. I have a plan. I know how I want to approach it. And sometimes you can capitalize on movement ahead of time, right? And that's why I've been doing a lot of these ramp into the report style trades. All right. So if you like this video and you're looking for more information on options trading as we get into earnings season or option swing trading, please follow up the link in the description of the video for more information on options and play. I hope you have a wonderful night. Stay well, and I will talk to you all tomorrow.